Hello, it's me again. Still working on this train, the 412-2. I've fixed some of the paint. I've added some number boards and the numbers on the train. Um, also added some lights. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to give it a little power here so you can see them light up. Right, so there's the lit number boards and the class lights. And then the numbers next to the headlight and in front of the headlight. And I also have when you go in reverse, they're red. I don't know if they're supposed to be like that, but I like it like that, so that's the way I did it. I think there's 28 cars on this thing. This is the most I've pulled with this train so far, because it's still a work in progress. I did take the motor out and put a different 5-pole motor in it. Motors come from China. You buy 6 of them, 2 of them are junk sometimes. The motor seemed all right. It just, for some reason, it didn't seem like it wanted to pull. It struggled pulling. So I swapped it out, and it's a lot better. Right now there's, I think, 27 cars on it, 28. I still got to do a tender on it. That's going uphill, so it slows down a little bit. I had some problems with the front truck derailing, and the rear truck. I had to take a little bit more of the meat off the blind drivers. They were, when you were pulling a lot of weight, it would cause the back of the train to hunker down. And right here would actually, you can still see it right there. It's still touching. Well, the track is horrible anyway. Like right there, it doesn't touch. So this is cheap Bachmann garbage. I had to use it because this is on the floor of an attic in a house that I rent. And I put material between this and the floor. But I didn't want to screw or nail anything to this guy's house because he's not the easiest person to get along with, so I didn't want to damage anything. I didn't want to change anything. I mean, I didn't even paint the room. I was afraid I'd get yelled at. So, anyway, she pulls 28 cars. That's not bad. It'll probably pull more. But I'm not going to push it because it still needs some more work. I still have to play with the ballast as far as where the weights, where I'm going to add lead. I did add a little bit in the nose. It might need a little bit more to stop the back end from dipping down when you have some weight behind it. But considering that this was made out of two broken or 2 beat up chassis from Rivarossi Berkshire chassis, I'm not disappointed in it at all. So I think it goes all right. It's very quiet. Every now and then, go through a corner, you can hear it, a popping noise. And that's the front or the rear rim, the blind driver, trying to get back on the track. So, I think about 30 cars is probably would max this train out. Like I said, it's a cheap motor that came from China, and I don't want to really max it out too much. But anyway, that's it. That's what she looks like. So she's not too bad. I like the way the number boards came out. I made these out of basically this stuff called Sintra, which is like a PVC, but it's a little bit softer. So I just I used an X-Acto knife and cut it down and shaved it, and then I used a Dremel to hollow out the center, and I put a little tiny LED inside each one, and I put three resistors on each pair of LEDs. Put the resistors in series so they wouldn't be too bright. When they're too bright, you can't read the numbers. I learned the hard way because I got a couple locomotives that the numbers are too bright, and I got to pull them apart and add some resistors. But anyway, excuse me, it's late at night, actually early in the morning. So that's that. I still got to do some decals. I got to get the print up a decal that goes right here. American Locomotive Company, Alco. I put the numbers on the side. I was going to go with a different number than 9,000. I was going to do like 9,023 or something. It was just easy to do that. So, excuse me, that's what I did. And it's in the front of the train as well. Not too shabby. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and have a great weekend. See you soon.